Grab your 100% free training right now on the 7 major steps to becoming a long-term successful trader. The very first link in the description, click on that to get the free training right now. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because trading can cause substantial financial loss. There's so many areas to become a good trader. So this here is just the education only and it's not financial advice. Home builders stocks crash in the markets. And this is something that I've been watching for quite some time. And this is really, really interesting because apparently a lot of the fundamentals in the housing market right now in America are still pretty good, right? They've had a little bit of a pullback, but they're still pretty good. This is the reason why it's so important. Like right now, what you're looking at here, you're looking at this XHB, which is the home builders ETF. You can see how we've actually had a big drop down through here, right? A big, massive drop down through here. But hang on a minute, why did this drop down? Because the housing market's still doing pretty okay, right? Yes, we had a little bit of a pullback, but why did it pullback? This is the reason why there's so many people out there that, guess what? The fundamentals seem strong, but why did XHB pull back? Now, for me, my personal opinion based on that, on why are we getting such a pullback, and let me bring up this weekly chart here, is obviously interest rates, right? We noticed at the end of last year, they started raising interest rates. Then we got the drop down through here. We've now gone sideways phase for quite some time, right? Doesn't this look very, very similar to what? Bitcoin and silver, right? If you haven't seen my Bitcoin and silver chart, then go see that. High, lower high, breaking of the low. Guess what? Big down move. Is that exactly what's going to happen with Bitcoin right now? Anyway, this is about the home builder index. So, high, lower high, breaking low, and then a big drop down. This is the reason why it's so important that you trade what the chart is telling you, not what the fundamentals tell you. Makes sense? Because the charts are always telling you the truth. And right now, fundamentals seem to be pretty good in the housing market, but the home builders index, home builder stocks, are getting absolutely smashed right now in the markets, and we're getting a big drop down. Now, where's it likely to run down to? As you can see, right, we're getting a pretty big drop down through here. So I reckon this is actually, we actually closed below this trend line here. So that's actually gone through there. We actually, the next support level is really probably down at 32 level. So we have a bit more of a downside to come, I believe, before we're likely to find a bit of support. There is a little bit of support where we are right now, but the home builder index are absolutely getting smashed in the market, and we can see what's happening. Now, I'm expecting a little bit of a rebound here soon, but this is the start of something a lot bigger than just what we're seeing right now. And what I mean by that is, if you have a look at this, right, this selling leg, see how strong this selling leg been? This is the strongest selling leg we've seen since basically 2010. We see how this big strong leg, but let's see how that strong selling leg was basically in an upward trend. We haven't had a big strong selling leg like this for a while. So that tells me when we're looking at this market, guess what? We're now probably likely to see, if we do get a bit more of a drop down, bit of a rally back up, and then maybe continued back down, and then that's when the whole recession starts. We all know the recession is going to start, right? We all know the recession is coming. So the home builders index is very key to tell you guys, and same with the bank stocks, right? That there's a lot of weakness in the markets, and this home builders ETFs, the home builder stocks, are absolutely getting smashed right now. And that's telling you right now there's a lot of weakness, there's a lot of hurting happening underneath the surfaces when it comes to the American. And this is just the start of the cracks showing for the next recession to start. And we know the next recession is going to come, right? It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to start the crack, but if you actually look underneath the surface, I believe we've already started to see a lot of those cracks happening underneath the surface. It's like the transportation average been selling off quite strong. The small caps, the Russell 2000, the Russell 2000 and 3000 caps have been selling off quite strong as well too. Home builders index is starting to fall off as well too. So the home builder index is absolutely getting smashed right now, and this is the sign of things are just not right underneath the surface. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you grab the 100% free training, the 7 major steps to becoming a long-term successful trader. Over the last 15 years of trading the markets and doing really well, and also being mentored by multiple 7-figure traders, I've learned some 7 major steps to becoming a really good trader. So make sure you click on that very first thing in the description. Also click on the subscribe button. Make sure also in the link in the description, you also can check out my Facebook page. Also, you can get my brand new book, called the Flow of Success. So make sure you grab that as well too. And also make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you thought about this training as well. And I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, just let me know.